Hey, so I've been meaning to do this video for a very long time because you have asked me these questions about dating etiquette, dating rules, and how to show up as a classy woman in your dates. And so questions like who should pay for the first date? Should you dress up for your first date? Should you talk about marriage and children on your first date so he knows where you stand? All of those questions and so much more will be answered in this video, so stay tuned. Hey, it's Lylian here, and I'm a dating and relationship coach, and I help alpha women succeed in love. So if you're an alpha female that has been struggling with love, you are in the right place. I know dates can be very stressful, especially those first dates, but by following some dating etiquette, you can relax and really enjoy your experience. So in this video, I wanted to give you some of those dating etiquette rules that you can follow, and you will see how you can just relax and really enjoy your experience with the man that you are on a date with. Okay, number 1, commit to the date. Don't try to bail out last minute, okay? You can always leave if you feel uncomfortable, if you're not happy with the date, whatever it may be. You can always make that judgment once you are there. And obviously, it goes without saying that if you're going over to his place or there's something, uncomfortable that he's asking you to do, or you guys are, having a really odd conversation, you're allowed to leave. You don't have to stay. And please be safe when you go out there. Always go to like a public place. Let people know where you are with, on your date. But always commit to the date. If you said you're going to go enjoy yourself. Okay, number 2. Always dress to impress. You may think that guys don't notice, but they do. They absolutely do notice if you are, dressing up a little bit for him. He wants to see that you put a little bit of effort into this date, into seeing him. So always, dress up, and obviously don't don't overdo it to the point like you're just going to a coffee shop and you're wearing like a dress and heels and stuff. But always put a little bit of effort into your looks when you are going on a date. It says a lot about you and what this date means to you. So put a little bit of effort, and obviously, later on, you can always be in your pajamas and he's gonna love you for it. But at this moment, put a little bit of effort and, look your best to any date that you go. Okay, number 3, arrive on time. Okay, be respectful of his time and be respectful of your time. So if you are going to be running late, let him know ahead of time so he's not waiting for you at the restaurant that he made reservations for weeks in advance or whatnot. So make sure that you get there on time. It says a lot about you and a lot about, how much you care about this date. So arrive on time. It just, shows respect for him. Okay, so always arrive on time. Okay, number 4, do not drink too much. Okay, first of all, you may regret what you do while you're tipsy, drunk, or whatever. And second of all, you're gonna give the wrong impression. So depending on who this guy is, you may end up like doing something that rushing into a sexual relationship with this guy when you're not ready yet, right? Because these are like your first dates with this person. Second of all, he may not like what he sees while you're drunk. So please don't drink too much. Have a glass of wine, have one beer, but try to stay as sober as possible. Number 5, do not talk about your exes or old flames during the date. You will probably have a time and place when you later on in the relationship where you both may get to talk about each other's like exes and whatnot, but not during the first dates. Okay, so stay away from those conversations. Focus on on him, on who this person is, and get to know him rather than talking about the past and what has come, what has happened in the past for you. Just stay away from those conversations. Okay, so number 6, do not talk about marriage and children on your first dates. It just sends the wrong signals to guys. And no guy wants to be with a woman who is so desperate to get married and have children. Okay, because what they really want is a woman who's choosing him for, him for who he is, not because her ultimate goal is just to get married and have children, because in his mind, he's thinking, any guy could, be with you as long as they give you that ring, right? So make sure that in your first few dates, there's no conversation about marriage or children. You stay clear from that conversation. Yes, obviously it's going to come out at some point during your, your relationship, but not during the first dates. During the first dates, it's the time to get to know him as the person that he is, not your ultimate goal or your agenda that you have in the back of your mind. So stay clear from that. Okay, number 7, be honest and do not send any mixed signals. Okay, no dating games here. Be genuine and honest about how you feel at all times. It's just a waste of your time if you keep engaging in those dating games, in those things that are just going to give him the wrong message, or he won't know where you guys actually stand. It's a turn off. I'm sure if you have experienced it in the past, I have for sure, and it doesn't feel good, and it's such a turn off. So if you genuinely like him, don't play any games. And if you don't, just let him know and be honest, and don't waste your time and don't waste his time. Okay, number 8, absolutely no screen time. Put your phone away. Be fully present. And unless it's an emergency, do not pick up your phone. Don't be texting your friends or some other date that you have, for that week. Keep all of that, after the date. You can do all of that afterwards. But right now, be in the moment. Enjoy this conversation. Enjoy this time with this person. Get to know this person. That's the whole point. Okay, so number 9. So who should pay for the first date? Okay, men normally want to pay for the first date, especially if they're interested in you, but you as the woman should always be prepared to pay for your own meal. And if he does ask you to choose the restaurant, be mindful what restaurant you choose. Don't, choose the most expensive restaurant in town. And when it comes to the menu, don't order the most expensive thing, and don't order, a lot of drinks just because he's gonna pay for it, right? Because it just looks tacky and you're gonna be sending the wrong message. And at the end, always offer to pay. He's probably gonna say no, but just by you offering to pay for your, for your half, it's a kind gesture that he's gonna appreciate. So make sure you do that. So number 10, always say thank you at the end of the date, especially if he's paid for the date and he planned the date for you guys. Men love to feel appreciated. So thank him for his time. Thank him for the time together. Thank him for the date. He's going to love you for it. So make sure that you thank him at the end of the date. Okay, ladies, I hope you got a lot out of this video, and if you liked it, please make sure that you like it below, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. And if you know any other single alpha females out there who are struggling with love, make sure that you share these videos with them. Okay, till the next one. Bye.